All right, friends. So pay-per-click is simply a digital marketing model where advertisers pay each time a user clicks on their online advert. Like I said, the moment you get to your Google or you go to your Chrome and type in something, and then in the middle of somewhere, the advert just pops up. Sometimes these adverts are restricted that you cannot skip them, and at times you're able to skip them. We've seen YouTube when you're watching those videos, some adverts you can actually forego them and skip them, others you cannot. You wait for the video until it ends. So in case you find that something is interesting or it fits your needs, you find that people or users go ahead and click on those adverts. So what happens? The person advertising gets payment from the actual owner of that advert. That is pay-per-click. So we've seen a number of things going around, but what are the actual types of pay-per-click? We see such adverts like on Google. The moment you type in something, and I think I've seen this even with Jumia on their flash sales. Then we have the display ads. These ones just appear within your scrolling. I think it's similar to social media ads. When you go to your Facebook, as you scroll downwards, you're going to find some adverts that have visit site, visit page. You can scroll and just bypass them or just go over them. On LinkedIn, on Twitter, we've seen these. Then we have the shopping ads still. If you're buying products from, let me say, Shein or from any other shopping or Amazon or any other shopping platform, there are those ads that you will find. Yeah, and it depends on the products that you buy over and over again, because it depends on the algorithm. Algorithm is simply the data that tracks which things you're interested in. Then we have the video advertisements, and then we have those ones on YouTube mainly. Like I said, we have those that you can skip and those that you can't. They simply pop up in the middle of your video as you're enjoying your video, they pop up. Yeah. Then these are some of the examples of Google ads or of pay-per-click ads. We have Google ads, we have Facebook ads, we have Snapchat ads, Pinterest, we have YouTube, we have Microsoft, Amazon. There are many of them. However, I've been able to get those. So when we get to pay-per-click, we have particular terms that we look at. There are quite many, over 30 of them, but we are going to discuss the most important ones, which are these 5 in particular. So we have the cost per click. This is the advertiser's cost per ad click. Every time that the advertiser has put out their advert that is running, and you make a click, you as a user, they incur a particular cost, because we have looked at affiliate marketing, where we have affiliates, and those are other people advertising on behalf of the company. So even here, we have Google advertising on your behalf as a company. We have Facebook advertising on your behalf. We have Amazon advertising on your behalf. So every time a user or a customer or a client clicks on your ad, you make a payment to Google, to Amazon, to Facebook. Now that is what we call cost per click. Then we have the click-through rate. The click-through rate is simply the percentage of people who click on your ad, especially after seeing it. The moment the ad is on the go and someone just clicks on it and they want to check out your products, they want to check out your services or your page or the website, it depends on what you're driving. Which traffic do you want? Do you want to make sales? Do you want to simply advertise? Do you want to create awareness? Do you want to make purchases? Do you want to do post-purchase services? Whatever the deal is, this is simply a percentage of people who click on your advert after seeing it. So, for example, let's say you have 100 people that see your ad, and then you have 5 of them clicking on it. So your click-through rate becomes 5%. Then we have the conversion rate. This is the percentage of users completing desired actions. Like I said, we have people who run ads because they want you to make a subscription, or they want you to make a purchase, or they want you to sign up for something, or they want to simply pick an email from you, or they just want you to know about their products. It depends. So if the percentage or the number of people that come to actually buy the product, they are the people that their percentage is what we call the conversion rate. It's simply the people who do what you actually want after clicking on your ad. For example, let's say you actually have 100 people clicking on your advert, and 10 people buy or subscribe or sign up. It means your conversion rate is 10%. Yeah. Then our fourth is cost per acquisition. This is the advertiser's cost per conversion. Every time someone buys a product, what is the actual average cost of getting or acquiring one customer, one subscription, one purchase, one sign up? What is the actual cost? How much do you have to put in as an advertiser? What quantity of data? Can you quantify that data that you need to put your brand out, to market it so that people can get to know your product or your service? How much do you put in? That is what cost per acquisition means. What is the cost of you getting just one acquisition, one purchase, one sign up? That is cost per acquisition. Then we have impressions. This is simply number of times your ad is shown to people. For example, on Google, maybe you could find that your ad is run 1,000 times a day. So that becomes the impression. How often is your ad displayed? How often do people see your ad? We've seen Bet Power. The moment you search anything about football, you may find that Bet Power will pop up. The other one is bet dot something. Yeah, you find that they pop up. The number of times that your ad is actually displayed is what we call the impression. So I know we are all wondering, but how does it work? How come the advertiser actually has to make payment? Obviously, they make payment just like with TV shows. Advertisers who go to TV channels, or TV owners, or radio owners, they too make a payment so that their advert is run. The same thing works here. If you as a company or an individual you want to put your brand out there, you want to market your brand, you want to stand out to be counted, you too invest, or you put in some money, or it depends. Some apps you may find that you pay in bitcoins, some others you pay cash, others you pay. It depends on their need, or even on your contract with them. So how does pay-per-click work? It actually works in this way. The first step is the advertiser to actually recognize that they need, or they want to run an advert. So they start to think about the campaign. How they want, what do they actually want to put out? Let me say you want to put out the marketing about maybe Microsoft Excel. You'll have to find the right words. So those are the targeted keywords. You have to know if people see my advert, which page should they get to the moment they click on that ad. Yeah, and that is your landing page. So the advertiser creates an ad, and then they be specific about the targeted words. They look at the landing page. So it all starts with idea generation, just like in business. Then after that, you set a budget. As a company, you set a budget. How much are we going to incur for us to get just one person to buy, for us to get just one person to subscribe, to get one person to sign up, to get one person to like our product or to see our product, our advert. So the advertiser now sets up a budget. It can be monthly, it can be yearly, it can be weekly. It depends on the goals of the company. Then we have the ad is now displayed. That's the third step. The ad is now displayed on search engines, on websites, social media. This is after you have made an agreement. In case you're to use affiliates or third parties to do your adverts. Yeah. Then after that, you now look for user searches for relevant keywords and see the ad. So your users now, the people that you have targeted over time, the people that you want to understand or know about your product, now go and search for it. Let me say you're advertising Microsoft Excel. Maybe you're running a Microsoft Excel class that you want people to come and attend. What do? When you are making content that is meant for your ad, you put Microsoft Excel as among your relevant keywords. So when you as a user come to search for Microsoft Excel, you will see that ad. Yeah. Then the user now clicks on that ad. They have seen the ad, so they click on it, and now at the moment they click on it, the advertiser makes payment. Yeah, the company makes payment for that advert because it is pay per click. The moment someone makes a click on it, the company that has advertised gets its payment from the advertiser. The user is now directed to the advertiser's landing page. When someone clicks on your link, where do they get to? I've seen this with Airtel 5G. The moment their ad pops up and you tap on it, it takes you straight to a page where you see the details about that product, what it actually, which problems it solves, and more details about it and how you can actually purchase. Yeah, so now the user is directed to the landing site, to the landing page. So this is how the whole process works. You find the keywords that you need to use for your ad. Then you do the ad copywriting. Copywriting is simply sealing up your brand so that other people don't have to copy it or do some plagiarism with it. Then you create a landing page. Yeah, so where does the user actually get to when they tap or click on that ad? That is the landing page. Then the campaign setup. You may find that you have a number of alternatives or options of which ad to run. So it's at this moment now, your last step is to test those ads and then choose the best and then track results. So that is how the process works. Then we look at which strategies you can use in pay-per-click. We have the keyword strategies. Here you look at the research relevant keywords. Which words are people actually going to type in? If I'm looking for shoes and you're advertising shoes, which words do you think I'm supposed to use? So you as an advertiser, as a company, as a brand, you think of which products, which words people are going to use to refer to your product. So those are the keywords. So you can go and research for them. You can actually also add phrases that can distinguish that particular product of yours. Yeah. So you use specific phrases so that you can be able to identify keywords for people. And then you can as well exclude any negative keywords. Words that bring about irrelevant searches. If you're doing Microsoft, let me say Excel, MS Excel, and then you go and then use in your ad, you go and use Microsoft. Do you think people are going to know that you're actually dealing with Microsoft Excel? Obviously, no. and that will make your searches irrelevant. People who search about your product, it won't show up. Then we have the landing page strategies. Find the relevant contact that can get on your landing page. Let people find it very friendly to use your landing page. The moment someone clicks on that ad, that page that they get to is what we are calling the landing page. So when they get there, first of all, the speed to get there must be fast enough. If it's slow, you may find people give up. We've seen that almost 80%, that is according to e-consultancy, almost 80% of people who purchase things online require support so that they can be able to complete a purchase, to complete a sign up. They need encouragement over and over again. So if your landing page is actually not, it's slow, you find that people will simply give up. Make it user friendly. Make that landing page friendly to people. Don't make things complicated. Don't use very hard terms for people to understand on that page, because it is actually what will either bring your product. It's what will make people understand your product. It's what will make people buy, or it will chase away customers. So if you use very complex terms, you may find that people will not buy, people will not subscribe, people will not sign up, and you will not be achieving. And also remember to test the landing page. If you're not sure, try and test it out. Test it. Let your colleagues test and know how fast, how good, how beautiful, how the page is. Just find out how. If it needs improvements, improve it, and if there are errors, remove them and troubleshoot. We have targeting strategies. Which location are you targeting? Are you targeting the entire world? Are you targeting people within Uganda? Are you targeting people within East Africa? Are you targeting Africa? Are you targeting United States of America? Which location are you targeting? Are you targeting specific cities, specific districts, specific countries? What are you targeting? You also look at language targeting. Which people do you want to get your information? People who speak English, people who speak Luganda, people who speak Lunyankore, people who speak French, people who speak... Which language do you want people to get to? Is it Chinese? So you have to be specific. Then we have what we call device targeting. Are you targeting mobile users? Are you targeting desktop users? So you also have to know how you should design your landing page and your pay-per-click ad so that you can actually target the right people. Which audience are you targeting? Are you targeting young children? Are you targeting the old? Are you targeting youth? So you look at a number of things when you're looking at targeting strategies. Yeah. And in most cases, it's advisable that you also retarget people who have been visiting your page over and over again and again. Put them in a particular quota of buyers, or quota of customers or clients. They may not purchase what you want at that time, but they are prospects since they keep on returning over and over again on your page. Then we have what we call budgeting strategies. How are you budgeting? Are you budgeting yearly, monthly, weekly, or daily? Yeah, I think we've looked at this, especially in terms of cost per click. How much are you investing to get just one conversion, one person buying, one person subscribing, one person signing up? So you have to budget all this. I think I've seen this with Facebook, where you have to boost your advert or boost your account so that people can be able to see what your products are and all that. So if you actually don't get even 5 or 6 or 8 of people or conversions, yeah, and then you keep on investing and investing, I doubt the company will not get into losses. So you have to look at also your budgeting strategies. Then we look at the tracking and analytics. This is simple. You look at your conversions, the people who are buying your products, what do they base on? And keep on tracking them. If this person has bought this particular product, or they have subscribed or signed up, will they be able to buy again? Track. No, find out. If yes, why? Have they been able to subscribe because it is what they want or not? Then we look at the optimization strategies. We look at the optimization strategies. How do you maximize your pages? How do you maximize how do you actually maximize your search engine? How do you maximize your copyrights? How do you maximize your ad? The moment your ad starts running, how best can you actually maximize it? Then advanced strategies. We have a number of strategies, but we have been able to look at those. Now, I know we are all wondering, what could we benefit from adopting pay-per-click? As a company, you find that there will be targeted advertisement. You're able to reach a particular segment of your customers or your clients. You reach users for specific products, for specific services. So and this is usually in your settings, you can set it that I am targeting kids, and it will be specific. It will only get to mothers, fathers, it will only get to aunties, uncles, it will only get to kids. Remember, every time you're designing something online, you find that there is an age limit. They will ask you, do you want this to get to people between age of 18 and 30, age of 18 and 50, 50 and 80? They will ask you. So you will find that there is targeted advertisement. Yeah, and then we look at people who actually, the fact that this advertisement bases a lot on also algorithms, you find that you will not find someone getting a wrong advert of things they do not actually look at. You will not see that. If you are a football fan, the moment you get to your Google or your search engine and you type in Cristiano Ronaldo, or you type in Lionel Messi, or you type in particular people, Bruno Fernandes, you'll find that the advert for Bet Power will pop up. It will not pop up because it will not pop up simply because you're not. It will not. Just a moment. It will not pop up because you asked Google to send you the ad. No, it will pop up because you are a football fan, and Bet Power will show up because of the football algorithm that has showed up in their what? In their analytics. Yeah? But you will never type in Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi and all that, and then you see kids popping up. We have ice cream, we have this. No, you won't see that. We have measurable ROI. This is simply you're able to track your conversions, the sales you make, the sign-ups you make, the revenue you get from there. It is flexible. You can easily adjust your budget based on your target. If you want to create more awareness and you're done with the awareness stage, there is no reason why you would invest more in people just viewing your ads. You would now invest or switch to investing in people signing up or buying or making their subscriptions. Now you will be switching. You'll be flexible. It's very easy to change direction when you're dealing with pay-per-click. Quick results. The moment you start running an ad through pay-per-click, you find that you will have more conversions. People will subscribe more to your channel. People will buy more. People will be able to sign up. There will be a high or a very distinct increase in your target. There is what we call brand awareness. If you ever want your brand to be put out there, Like I gave the example of Google. It can display your ad 1,000 times a day. So if someone is on Google almost the whole day, the whole night, I think this is common with the whites as they stay more indoors, especially during the winter. So you will find that that person will view your ad over and over and over again and again. I don't know how many times I've been able to see the 5G advert for Airtel. I've seen this so many times. So your brand will be on top notch and it will get stuck in the minds of your clients. And what does that bring about? More conversions. More people will buy, more people will subscribe. And in the end, we shall be achieving as a company, as an individual. Just like anything else, everything that has an advantage has a disadvantage. And these crop up knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously. So we see that there are advantages of pay-per-click as well. So one, cost is too much. It's very costly. Imagine how much you have to put in to get that Google pay-per-click. How much do you have to invest? You pay in dollars. You pay some good money. In order for you to advertise on Facebook, you find that even most people are not even aware of how to do this. In Uganda here, you may find that you have to go convert your money, or you have to go to the Forex Bureau, change your money into dollars, and then deposit it, and then a very long process. It can be very costly, not just in not just in terms of finance, but also in terms of time. It consumes a lot of time, as you have to sit down, look for keywords, look for this, look for that, test the ad, run. It's very, very costly. Then technical problems. Sometimes your ad may stop running because of technical issues. And we have hackers. People can get into the system and run your ad, or disorganize it, or run it according to their terms and conditions. And these are some of the shortcomings of technology. Sometimes the advert may fail to run because of technical problems. There is too much competition. I think when you see YouTube, people who watch YouTube, I think we have all noticed that there are so many adverts that run. So clients may get confused about which ad they should actually click on, that is worth them giving time. I think most people nowadays do not even mind the ads that run on YouTube. They feel like it's too much for them. So people will simply let the ad flow or run without even them giving it attention because there are too many. Sometimes it's even hard to get results. You can run the ad for years and years and not get the right results that you want. Yes, you may find some people subscribing or signing up. You may get some conversion, but it may not be worth the rate that you invest in. Now, the reasons why these disadvantages actually exist. These advantages exist because of the mistakes that we make when we are interacting with pay-per-click marketing. And these are some of them. Irrelevant keywords. You use the wrong words to describe your product, your service, or your content. Because some people actually make a lot of money from content. So you'll find that all that information, the words or keywords that you're using are irrelevant. You are dealing with shipping, but then you use shopping. So there will be a problem. Poor ad copyright. You'll find a lot of plagiarism when it comes to these ads. People are going to manipulate your system. You're going to find that your ad is going to be manipulated and changed, and then you'll find it running somewhere but with different content, but the same exact advert. Copyright. It is a weakness in the copyright system. Then we have ineffective landing pages. Someone taps on your page, it taps on the, clicks on the ad, and it takes almost 30 minutes loading your landing page. So how will you be able to get conversions? Maybe never. Ineffective landing pages. Sometimes you use very complex terms. Your page is not interactive. Your page is not user friendly. I think some people have been able nowadays to add an AI. You add an AI to assist your clients that get onto your page, your landing pages. In case you don't know how to do that, TechLift Academy can do that for you. Then we have an insufficient budget. People make very broad budgets for their products or for their adverts. Sometimes it's very unnecessary. You're just new on market. Oh yes, you've been on the market for quite some time, but you are making very little money out of those. You're making little money because of the pay-per-click ads that you run. But then you want to still invest more and more and more. Yet you would minimize and then make more money through the few pay-per-click ads that you run. Then we have lack of tracking and analytics. Sometimes, especially the moment we involve affiliates or third parties to run our ads, you may lose track of how many people check out your page even without them making a click on your ad or what. You may not get the chance because we've seen companies putting restrictions, and it depends on the terms and conditions of their contract that you signed with that affiliate. So you may lose out on analytics and tracking of whether your clients actually do the subscriptions or not. So you may lose the tracking and analytics. In conclusion, friends, pay-per-click advertising is a valuable opportunity for your business to boost online. Your online presence as a business is important. Don't miss out on this chance. Reach your target audience. Start optimizing your pay-per-click campaigns today and maximize your return on investment. In case you don't know how to do that, TechLift Academy is here to support you. Dear friends, my name is still Robinah Nabulo. I thank you so much for being with me this evening as I share with you about pay-per-click advertisement. So I would love to invite some questions, and I would love to give the microphone back to our dear moderator. All thanks to TechLift Academy and all thanks to our dear CEO, Mr. Robert Kawalia. For those who haven't gotten your certificates, kindly make your payment. Thank you for listening.